There is an injustice here that's been keeping you up at night here because something is going slower than you feel like it even should be going. But then I took three cards out, and this is the card you want to get Judgment. So there is some judgment coming for this injustice. Beautiful. Beautiful upright card to have, right? We have the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles here. There was someone who was against a partnership here. Or something to do with work here. And they wanted to keep you out in the cold. Like, you were doing all this work, but like nothing was coming of it here. But then we have this here. So it's like you're coming out of the cold here. Queen of Wands. And someone is going to be exposed here. Could be a fire sign or someone with a bad temper. It might be exposed here for just not being who people thought that they were. Like, hard on their sleeves. Someone who's just really expressive. They're actually volatile. Like, their emotionality and how they are is because they're volatile. Four of Wands in reverse, not because they wear their heart on their sleeves. Like, here we have this card upright. It's like when the fish is jumping out of the cup. It's talking about someone who's very like younger and expressive, but it's just more of a less mature version. But when it's upside down, it's like, no, this person's really disordered. Like, there's something that they really need to manage their emotions and their entitlement here. And something is coming to the dam is, I'm hearing the dam is going to break, like the last straw. Ten of Wands in reverse. And you're coming out here. So there could be some type of a Leo energy here, a Leo woman. It doesn't have to be. This also just reminiscent of you're coming out. Like, you are getting, the sun is shining back on you here in a different way. Things are going to heat up faster. You've learned a lot during this lull as well, though. How to fight, like how to just not play dirty and how to really focus on the things that matter. And it forced you into your own type of introspection about your life here. There's the Devil card. And it's like there's been smaller moments in your life, but you've been able to be taking it a bit easier and walking away from anything that really hasn't been serving you, because it's like even things that were serving you for a bit aren't serving you no more. So it's, you know, it was hard at first, but it's like this is a blessing in disguise because you didn't realize how much it was kind of draining you and how there's other opportunities that you could have now, that you don't have this energy of someone who's been draining you, where this job that you're doing, and now you can really, and other people being kind of clingy to their foundations and kind of cliquey with you here with their money or with their connections here, but you're meant to come out of all these challenges. There's the mountain in the background, and you've done it on your own. We got Sub Rosa up here under secrecy with the roses here. It's also on the Magician card. But it's like you've been doing it on your own. You've been working slowly, and people are going to think this is like an overnight success, but no, you've had to do bit by bit, body, mind, and soul here. Mind, body, spirit, soul here. So justice is coming doled out to you. Don't worry about the people who are going to be jealous, who are watching here and judging you, thinking that you don't deserve this justice, because you know that you went through hell and back here, and you know that you really had to fight for stability and for basic things here. So with this here, King of Wands, like this card's coming out here, this King of Wands like wanting to come out here in reverse. So it's like there's this definitely fiery energy of someone who's just like really mad and entitled to something here. They have a lot to say, and they've really just put their foot in their mouth though. They've been watching you, they maybe been copying off of you, but there's something you've walked away. You're not dealing with this person anymore, or you never did. But there's something that you walked away from that was serving them to kind of keep you down here. And now that you've walked away from it, like chaos and something to do with number 3 here, third party, something like that, because you walked away from this person, you've made a big change here. It's like you've had this glow up, you know, more energy here, more patience, more time to strategize here, because this other person, maybe you were dealing with someone who was dealing with them, and they had bad karma. And there was things, they had a lot of secrets and things that they, you know, were connected to them. Yeah. They're being sneaky. So it's like this now, it's like you're dealing with people that are only going to deal with you out in the open here. And because of that, You're going to see success now because you're more aligned, and that other negative energy that was around you because of the people that were around them, now you're going to be aligned with the people that are supposed to be around you here. So you're going to see a reflection. Color silver's coming up here. So it's like you're going to see like a reflection of who you really are here, and a big change after a lot of darkness. And you've kept a really good attitude. I'm hearing, like, seeing the color yellow in my mind, and it's coming up in the cards a lot. So it's like you really kept a good attitude too about it. Like, you've been really seeing, like, being grateful for the little things and being happy here, even when bad things are happening here. So I'm seeing like clearer skies, things coming together faster for you after a time of like not total collapse, but where you felt like you really had to hold up your ceiling, you know, and not being able to sleep was a huge thing, and just worrying. And I feel like you're still worried, but you're not as worried because you're more connected to spirit now, and you're more connected to knowing that you're putting the work in, and you've walked away from things that kind of led to almost a near collapse here. But you're getting your emotions back. Maybe for a while you also had to be in this energy of keeping yourself very cold, like emotionally, so that you wouldn't break all the way down, or you felt like that's what you had to do. And now it's like the tears are coming, and let them come, because that is what is going to release your creativity, is what I'm hearing. And it's going to allow you to see a long-term vision as you let the tears come and grieve the things that you've lost or the things that you've walked away from here. The more space and hope you will have, and excitement that you used to have about things before. Whereas, because it was hard this time, you really felt like maybe there was more of stability, but there was a lot of red tape. But I'm seeing long-term vision coming, more balance after an imbalance. Something in your life right now is like really imbalanced. Emotions, like people like around you, and like fighting and conflict, like it's very, very stacked against you. You're like on an enemy territory here, and passive aggressive too, and it's been really blocking you. I'm seeing you walk away from that, a balance coming to you, a change coming to you in that way here. People in positions of power are going to be, or there's people around you are going to be more wise. They're going to be like people that are more mature emotionally and wise, and not people that are just like, because I'm seeing an energy of like people that are older around you, but very petty and very like jealous and passive aggressive. And because of their stature, and because they're older, and because their acting skills, or their what they think, right? And people just turn the other way. Nothing's ever really held them accountable, as well as like younger people as well. But I'm seeing the younger people that have been bothering you kind of backing off, or even if they're under the direction of someone older than you here, because they're like wise enough to know that like this is not, it's going too far with whatever they're doing, like bullying, whether it's bullying you or whether it's just like overall creating this like toxic environment around you here. Like things are coming out. They're going to come out. People are going to be held accountable. There's going to be more emotion here. It's not going to happen like it's not going to happen all. It might not happen all at once, but little by little, you'll see things and signs around you showing that you're not alone in what you're experiencing in your environment around you. And you don't have to carry it all on your own here either. Other people have witnessed you and how you've carried it. And they're very like in awe of you, because they see there's so much negativity and how prolonged it's been here. So there's people that are in like positions of stability that maybe haven't done anything before or couldn't, seeing that even as you've been dealing with such negativity around you, you haven't lashed out. You've managed your anger and your emotions appropriately for the experience that you've been having with the people around you. Just the general just negativity, crabs in the bucket mentality here. No one wanting anyone to climb further up here. And it's really just collapsing though, because if no one can go up at all and you're staying with outdated ideas and attitudes, times are changing. They always are going to be changing in some way or another. So it's like you can't keep the same. The dam is going to break. Things are going to get past it too. Like people are going to sneak past these other rules that they thought were only for them too, right? So if you'd like to hear more specifically timelines and more details about when this is going to happen for you, check out my pinned post on my profile of all my prices. Ciao.